I'm back and we're going to finish off this beautiful little tree. I have thought about several ways to do it and I've changed my mind several times. So what I'm going to do, I did save the last branch so that we can end it the way we started the first one, and that's with a few beads, crystals, and a dangle. Let's see what we got here. So the way I started this one, I put two of these little amber color 4mm bicones. I put one, and then the dangle, and then one more, and let's just slide those down. So now I'll put a 6mm rondelle and a 4mm bicone. Hopefully they'll all fit the way they did on the other side. We'll put another 6mm and push our luck with a 4. Let's see if this will work. And look at that, perfect. So I'm just going to bring it to my hoop, pass it around, up, over, up again. I'm going to pass it back down, give it a tug, and bring it back up and over. So I have messed around with this in my mind about 110 times on how I was going to finish it off, and I've changed my mind again. But that's okay, because that's just how I do it. Originally, what I was going to do is lace and put a 6mm rondelle in between, but every other one has one at the top, and that might mess up the shape of my tree. So instead, what I decided to do, I'm not going to get fancy there, I'm going to get fancy someplace else. But before we get fancy, let's just take a look, because this is already beautiful. Now, ordinarily, I take a chain and I put it on either side and bring it up and put a jumper and goes, not today, no. We're not going to do that today. Instead, the first thing we're going to do, I want to get rid of this little zip tie without cutting my wire, because I find this irritating now, because I no longer need it. And I still think I'm not going to put a bend in my tree, because I think that she is beautiful just the way she is. Yes, it is a girl. I had to. Alright, so you can use whatever wire you have. You can use 22 gauge. I have 24. I've had it for a long time, only because I've not been lacing with it recently. So we're going to do this today. The way I do it, I don't measure it. I go from about the bottom, go around it once loosely like that, and then I cut it. And if I have a little to clip off at the end, and if it's enough for like a nest or a part of a nest or to attach a nest, so be it. If not, that's fine. I don't sweat the small stuff, guys. I honestly need a little bit extra wire because my hands require that, and I'd rather have enough than to have to use a pair of pliers or tweezers just because I can't grasp. So, as most of you know, I've had a lot of surgery on my hands, and I have a hard time with pinch, believe it or not. And that's why I have not been recording as much as I used to get up every morning at midnight. And for all my people from far away, would have coffee first thing. Alright, so I wrapped my wire around my hoop, secured it. Alright, I didn't secure it. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to wrap my wire around my hoop. I'm going to bring that up. And we have two hard parts, the first piece and then the last piece. I'm going to take this, pass it through, the same way we end every row, we're going to end this. I'm just not used to seeing this thin wire. Okay, tweezer time. I'm going to poke that down and try not to knock my eye out. I do see it right here. Oh, I just poked it back through. Son of a gun. Alright, there we go. Get in there and really give it a good little Okay, so now what we're going to do, let me get the other tweezers. I want to make sure, because it is not where it's supposed to be, which I can see that already, like that. I don't want it to come undone. So now what we're going to do is go right across the top of these wires, like that, and then this will also help because you can see it came up again. I'm going to grab that little stinker. There's always one. And on this, it's the first and the last. There we go. Okay, I grabbed it. Now where to go? I think that's it. Yeah. And that is it. Troublemaker. There's always one, guys. I'll just push that up so it won't come undone. And now I'm going to pass this in between the next one. This is where you have your chance to adjust your branches, because once you lace, they're not going to do this, which means they're going to stay as pretty as you want them, and by doing this, it's going to break down there. So we're not going to let that happen. Bring it up, or you can put glue. You can put a drop of glue. You do you, however suits you. For this one, I'm going to lace it. And then bring it around the hoop. And now it's across the top of both of these. Now these won't do this. Now I'm going to bring this up and go across the next two, just move it a little bit, and then pass it down. See, now I bring it in between my two fingers like that, and I still hold on to my work. Now move my thumb up to the next one, bring this up, pass it over those two wires like that, and then bring it up and go over the next two. Now look at my fingers. You see? You see? Look right there. Hold on to your work. You've worked hard so far, right? Hang on to it. It's worth it. Now, I'm gonna move this one where I want it. See this finger right here? Support your work. You need to. Well, some of you say, I hear that in my sleep. That's all you ever say, Marianne, and every time I do something, I support my work. Good job. I've broken work before I figured out how to lace it. And no one ever showed me that. That happened because I had a tree that I loved, and the branch kept sagging, so I kept pushing it up because there was a jump ring, and eventually the whole section broke. And that was before I knew how to replace a section. That was before I knew how to secure my work and how to lace a branch or your tree. So take my little lessons, you know, take me with a grain of salt. I keep it real. You know, I'm not trying to mess around with you. I'm trying to show you things that nobody ever showed me. It doesn't make my way right. It makes it work for me. And by the look of your work, it's working for you too. So for anyone that's new here, in the playlists, I have created a list of work that was done by my subscribers, and I have not updated that in a long time. They were all sent to me email. A few reasons for that. One, my phone is evil. And then I got a new phone, and I don't like it. I miss emails. I'm non-compliant. Not that I don't care, because I do care, but just, we all have something. Well, let's just leave it at that. We all have something. We're working through something. We're dealing with something. So, we're making time for something. Make time for yourself. Even if it's only for an hour a day, find something that you love to do and do it. And this is it for me. And I've actually been putting it down. But now I'm picking it back up. So, we're almost at the end of the lacing, and then I'm going to show you how to have some more fun with this pretty tree. Just slide that up a little bit. Look at that, we didn't waste anything here. So I say, you don't have to measure it, just some. Go around your tree loosely, because you're wrapping in between each one. Now, if you do a bracelet, you don't have to go around the hoop. Just go from wire to wire without that extra wrap. In a 4-inch hoop, I have too much of a space. Okay, now I've crossed over that last one. I'm going to take this wire, I'm going to bring it, backtrack it, bring it up. And I am standing so I can watch and make sure I don't get out of focus. Even though I have worked on this workspace so I can sit down, because I have hurt my foot horribly. Alright, now we're just going to bend that down, and now we're going to reflect. The tree will no longer slide. Everything is nice and firm. You're not going to break any branches. I need to clean this. I need a new one. It's all dirty. I'm so sorry. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to have some more fun. So, for these, we used 2-inch bronze pins. They're flat on one end. We're not going to use that right now. Instead, we're going to use 2-inch eye pins. That means it has a hole and then a point. So, I've gone ahead and gone through my little collection just for you. And this is what I've come up with. This bottom bead, that's something I've had. I don't know if it came with, if I can find it, I'll put it in the description box. And these, they're just part of my collection. All the crystals that I've accumulated. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some more fun with my favorite tool, my one-step bead looper. I'm going to slide that right through. It's not going to go all the way. Let's hope this works. It doesn't have to come out the other end, it just has to make a loop. So let's try it, and if it doesn't work, we'll modify the shape of this piece, which I don't want to do. And pull back. Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that. All I have to do is tighten it up, guys. Where's my, here we go. So I'm going to get right in there and tighten it up. It doesn't take a lot of work. The bronze pins, they are the best. They're the ones I did my weeping willows with. I did some with silver and some with gold, but they require more work. And the less messing around that I have to do, the happier I am. Okay, so there's one. The only thing I have to do now is make sure that they're facing the same way. So I'm going to hold that one and this one and just make sure that they're facing the right way. And they are. Oops. Alright, so there's one. The second one is a little different. I am so sorry for the sniffles. I have allergies. Had to go to the doctor's today, and I came home and I kissed my cat. And I'm horribly allergic to Mr. Finn, and I kissed his face everywhere. So this is the design I chose for the next part, and this almost comes through the end, so we're pretty confident that that's going to work. And pull back on it, and it is going to have to take a little tightening up, not much. Okay, like that. See, I didn't want to put a chain here. I just didn't. This is so different than anything that I've done in a very long time. I wanted to share something new with you, with me. So, I have now picked out 3 little pieces of chain. This is paperclip chain. I've got those, and I've got extras because I might screw them up. These are the heavy duty jump rings, as opposed to the little scrawny ones that I had to use, these ones. I started off with these. In between these, it didn't work. And that's why I went to, see the difference? The thickness and the size. It made a difference. It mattered. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I have to see where the middle of my tree is. I'm going to show you a way to do that. Let me see, I have a piece of wire. That should be long enough. I just cleaned everything up. Just when I needed a little piece of wire. Is this longer? Oh, that's a pin. That's not longer. Alright, so take a piece of wire, pretend it's longer than that. Eyeball it to where you think the middle of your tree is, and then just put it there and hold it up in front of yourself. And holy moly, I think it is perfect. Let's see. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put that back. It's right above that bird, because this is where your girl struggles a little bit, not too much. I'm going to do it the right way. 2 of these, open it up, take out that marker like that, and then put that through onto your hoop. Now what am I going to do next? I'm going to put a chain. I want to put a chain there. What do you think? I don't know. Okay, so if I put the chain there, and I can put this one there, then another chain, and then this one. Is that too long? Or just put this one. I have to hold it up and look at it myself first. No, I don't like it. If I don't like it with the chain, then I'll take it off. It'll be a bit longer, but you know what? It's okay. It's your tree. You can do however you want. Now, do I have to? No, I don't have to put that on yet. Let's close this up. Oops. Did you hear that little click? That means it went on perfect. Alright, so I do want that to hang just a little bit. Now, let's take another jump ring, put it in there. Now I'm going to take this one. I like the one with the teardrop on the bottom. That's kind of the shape I was using on the spiders for the spider bum. Yeah. Spider backside. Yeah, we can close this one up. That one went in perfect. So now, let me show you something pretty to look at. And now we have that. And now we have one more Then we're going to add, I don't think I want the chain on that one. I think it'll make it too long. I think I'm just going to close it for now. So I have an idea. It's a scary thought, but ooh, you hear that? That means it closed perfectly. I just need to hold this up for 1 minute so I can see. Oh yeah, we don't need another chain there. We actually could have used one link here. I might shorten that later. But what I do need is another, I thought I had extra jump rings. I guess not. Take that. I love these containers. I just can't always close them right the first time. Takes a minute. They are from Amazon, and I will buy them again. Bought a whole bunch of them. I've used a whole bunch of them. Alright, so now what we're going to do, geez Louise, let's see. If I put that, I may have to use two. I don't think so. I'm going to put it on this key ring. I just want it to face the same way. I hope I don't have to put a piece of chain there. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Goodness. Oops. Sorry about that. Oops. Sorry about that too. There. Now, oh, we have something really pretty, guys. All right. So this project is done. Now, I'm just going to move everything away so that I can show you. That is my stomach saying hello. All right, so that's the bottom. And then we have the tree. Then we have those 3 little chain links. Then we have that pretty little cluster of crystals, and then another one, and then a jump ring, and then the key ring so that it can hang either on a suction cup or from a cord, from anywhere. So I'm going to try and lay it out so that you can see it. Enjoy something pretty. I will take a short video of it and let me know what you think of my creation. I'm thinking I'm going to shorten this chain. I'm going to take out 2, I think. I don't know yet. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And there's my project.